This next one is, is different. Holly Walter Kirby is our next guest. She is the Executive Director of Fusion Science Theater in Madison, Wisconsin. Now check this out. She teaches chemistry and playwriting. What could be better for a science center? But it's not a science center, and she is going to be doing something called Bounce-A-Mania. It is a terrific demonstration, but what's really cool about it is the way that she mixes that demonstration with some educational principles. So let's have a nice round of applause for Holly Walter Kirby. And there she is.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fusion Science Theater's Bounce-Mania, where resilient rubber spheres compete for the title of the world's bounciest ball, and you do science to predict the winner. Today, the championship. 2 balls, 2 molecular structures, and 1 dramatic question. Which ball will bounce higher? Are you ready to meet the competitors? Are you ready to meet the competitors? All right. In this corner tower, the challenger. Please give a Bounce-Mania welcome to A. Ray Ricochet. And in this tower, weighing in at 46.5 grams, the 5-time title winner, a ball with experience and a ball with bearing. Please, a Worldwide Bounce Federation welcome for BB the King Bouncer. Now, anyone with observational powers can tell that these balls look exactly the same on the outside. But we know that what counts in the bounce is what's inside. So let's challenge our competitors to show us what you're made of. Woo! You'll see that these courageous competitors, these gladiators, are revealing diagrams. Diagrams, because when scientists think about things they can't see, like molecules and atoms, they represent them with things they can see. So in both of these diagrams, these circles represent molecular units. And the lines between the circles are bonds. That's right. Now you can see that both of our competitors are polymers. Poly meaning many and mer meaning unit. But they're arranged in slightly different ways. So now that you see that, audience, fans, I want you to weigh in on which ball you think will bounce higher. Do you think it'll be A. Ray Ricochet, BB the King, or I don't know? And it's always okay to say I don't know when you're doing science, because if we knew, we wouldn't have to do the match. So I want you to vote by making some noise after I say the name of your favorite, okay? Got your hands up? All right. A. Ray Ricochet, vote, come on. Woo. A. Ray Ricochet, it's right here. All right. BB the King Bouncer. And how about I don't know? Okay, excellent. Now, I think we're really ready for the match. So, A. Ray, BB, assume your positions. Are you ready, A. Ray? Okay. BB, what? What? Oh. BB has pointed out that I have actually dropped a whole part of the show in my nervousness. So now, ladies and gentlemen, the time for exchange of inflammatory insults. BB, do you have something to say to A. Ray? All right. BB says, "Hey, Ray, when I get done with you, you're gonna look like a meatball." Ooh. Hey, Ray, do you have any response to BB? Hey, Ray says, "BB, the so-called king, what do you have against meatballs?" Now, meatballs are quite tasty, but do they bounce? Because when a meatball drops, hurls to the ground, it picks up kinetic energy, but most of the energy then goes into the smush. And there's very little left for the bounce. Now, if we had a material that had less smush, would we have more or less bounce? The more smushability, the less bounceability. And the more bounceability, the less smushability. An inverse relationship. Which actually makes me think about, we know the molecular structures of our competitors. We can actually test their bounceability. But you can't test bounceability with a flat diagram, so let's do what scientists do. Let's make a three-dimensional model. So, volunteers, would you please come up? We will use live people as the molecular units. And they will form two lines like A-ray ricochet. Excellent, excellent. So just form some lines, perfect. Now, in order for them to be like A-ray ricochet, they will need to have bonds between the lines, right? So if you would all take your right hand and put it on the shoulder of the person next to you, in front of you, sorry. And so, there they are, strong bonds. Assume your positions, take your space, and we will test with this 1950s TV tray, we will test their smushability. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right. Are you ready? Here we go. Sorry. Did it smush? Yeah, a little bit. All right, so that was a Ray. Now we're going to look for BB the King. And what should they do to make BB's structure? I'm talking to you. Yeah, okay, so they're not only going to put their hand on the front, but somebody's also going to have to take their hand and put it over here. Excellent. All right, so strong bonds, volunteers? There, good. Perfect. Now, you're good. Now we're going to test their smushability. Are you ready? Yeah. All right, are you ready? Did it smush? Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Volunteers, would you please face the audience and take a bow? Please. Thank you very much. They were so good, I bet you they've done this before. Right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, fans, let's weigh in one more time. Vote your favorite when I say the name, all right? So A-ray ricochet, vote for him. How about BB the King Bouncer? And how about I don't know? Not as popular as last time, all right. So, it's time for the big match. A-ray, BB the King, please watch very closely because if it's close, you'll be the judge. Assume your positions. Can I have a drum roll, please? Which ball runs higher? BB the King, yes. He is now the 6-time title winner. And did you know BB was going to win? Yes, you did, because you did science. You predicted. Because science is not only fun to watch, it's also fun to learn and do. So thank you very much for Fusion Science Theater and the two balls and bounce.
Holly Walter Kirby, all right.